Well, I think it's a good thing that you're even thinking about that. You know, when your dad put you in the hospital and we found out that your baby was okay, you were so happy.
I know, but
What?
I don't know. Everybody has been at me about the baby, asking me questions, being so excited, and I haven't had 5 seconds to think about how I feel.
Sweetheart, this is probably one of the most important decisions you will ever have to make in your life, and you need to take that time to think about this now.
I know, and I don't want anybody to tell me how I should feel.
Well, nobody's going to do that, and I'll talk to your grandma, okay? Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Anyway, just thinking.
Okay, even if I...
What? You can tell me, sweetheart. You can tell me.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a really horrible and selfish person, but I don't know if I want this baby.
You're nothing but a little low-life con artist. You knew I was grieving for Asa, and yet you played me. You took advantage of my pain. And you wormed your way into my family. And my heart. Were you laughing every time I told you how much you reminded me of Asa?
I have all that coming.
Oh, you got that.
But I never felt anything but gratitude and affection for you, Renee. You are one of the warmest and the wisest women that I have ever met.
Oh, please. Compliments from you right now are an insult to my intelligence.
Even if I was pretending, being Asa Buchanan's son was the best part of my life.
Well, of course. Big mansion, big life.
No, okay? I was thinking more like working side by side with Bo and Clint and knowing you. These don't belong to me. But I was proud to wear them.
Proud? Have you no shame?
Well, if there's anything I can do to start to make this right...
Wait. Make it right? Can you bring Nash back? Never mind tanking the company that my father started. Can you bring back my daughter's husband?
I left you some messages since I heard about Nash. Why didn't you call me back?
I don't know. I guess, you were never a really big fan of his.
To hell with what I thought about Nash. This is about you. You just lost a family member. And a friend. I'm so sorry.
You know, I finally found Jared. Boy, it was just right after I met your mother the first time. And he had just started passing himself off as a Buchanan.
But you didn't know that Mom was part of the family, right?
No. And, I should have made him give it up right then, but I had screwed up his life so much already, and I just didn't want to lose him. And now I guess he's probably going to lose everything.
You'll see him through it. We both will.
So you're still in?
I'm still in.
You know, you got a lot of your mom in you. That fierce loyalty. I tried to give Vicky up once, when I first found out about this whole situation. But I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Tried to convince myself that I didn't want to be with Jared, but didn't work.
Psst, Charlie. Rexy's not here yet, is he?
No.
Because I am so not ready to face him. I know I did a terrible thing. How am I going to explain to him why I lied to him about you being his father?
Same way you're gonna explain it to me.
Rex, please, just listen to me. This isn't the time to make this decision. Not when you're freaking out because Charlie lied to you, and Roxy lied to you, and I lied to you. And I know how upset you are for Beau and his family. This isn't the time to end something that used to be so beautiful. You said it yourself. I know, I started acting like a jealous, insecure maniac. That's not me. You never would have fallen in love with me if that's who I really was.
Okay. I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me good. You're not a terrible, horrible person. You are a 16-year-old girl who made love one time and got pregnant. Sweetheart, now I don't know what you're thinking, but there's still time for us to talk about abortion.
Mom, I almost went to
I know you did. You told me, and I'm sick that I wasn't there for you, that you had to go through that alone.
I didn't go through alone. I told you that Cole found me. And Cole said that he really wanted me to take my time to think about it more.
And did you take the time?
When Cole and I were on the run, together, we had a lot of time to talk about our situation. And Cole told me that we would all be a really good family, Cole, me, and the baby. It would be like us against the world.
And how did that sound to you? Did it sound good?
Well, it did, but it didn't sound real. I mean, going back to school in September, being 7 months pregnant, that's real. Having this to look at, that's real. I just don't know if I can handle it all, though.
Sweetie, you know that you will not have to handle this alone.
I know that you and Grandmom and everybody will help me raise the baby, but I'm still the mother. And Cole, he said that he would be a great dad, but that's not the thing, okay? He still needs to graduate high school and go to college, and so do I. I still sleep with my blankie. How am I going to raise a kid?
Well, I think it's very mature that you're even talking about that and that you admitted that. Star, I promise you, I will stand beside you no matter what choice that you make, but you have to make the choice. And you're really not helping me here. I could use some help. I mean, what are you thinking? Have you changed your mind about an abortion?
Oh, wow. You scared me. I didn't see you. I am so angry at Dorian for what she did, smearing you through the mud. If she thinks I'm ever touching those ugly silver roots of hers, she's dreaming.
Thanks, Rox.
And losing Nash, that poor guy. I'm a lousy poker player, but he's a real sweetie. How's Jessie doing?
She's not doing very well. She may never forgive me for the part I played in what happened to Nash, as I may never forgive you for making Rex believe that Charlie was his father.
Hey, now, Roxy's not the only guilty party here.
No, you're right, Charlie. You shouldn't have gone along with it. But Roxy is Rex's mother, She did this to her own son. You know, I saw Rex this morning.
So how's he doing?
He's not in very good shape, Roxy. You know, he really liked having Charlie as a father, and now he feels stupid. Look, I know I'm the last person who needs to be pointing the finger and getting on to you about lying. But Roxy, I don't understand. Why would you do this to Rex?
Because I thought it was a good thing. Because I thought it would make him happy. Charlie seems to understand that. Why can't you understand it too?
When I heard about Nash, all I could think about was getting to you.
I was there at the hospital.
You saw him?
Yeah. He looked at me and Uncle Bo and said, "I'm dying, aren't I?"
Wow.
And then Aunt Vicky asked me to go and get Bree so she could say goodbye. The whole way there, she was sitting in her back seat, happy as a clam. And I was singing the Beatles to her, and she was laughing while I was crying. It's just not fair.
You're gonna miss him.
Yeah. This isn't the time to end something that used to be so beautiful. I don't blame you for thinking that this is never gonna work. It isn't.
So where does that leave us?
I need time to find the woman that I used to be before all this began.
So, you need time, and I need space. What's next?
There's an offer on the table for me to go back to Paris and launch a line of exposed jeans. I'm gonna take it. We'll be apart for a few months. We can cool down and figure things out. So, separated? Not divorced? What do you say? We had something so special. And we shouldn't just throw that away. I love you, Rex. And I know you still love me too. Mom, this baby is real. I mean, I might not be able to feel it yet, but I know it's there and I want to protect it. And looking at the sonogram picture, I've realized that this is happening to me. You know, but it doesn't mean that I want to be its mother. Well, sweetie, if you don't want an abortion, what do you want?
Roxy, I just don't get this. I mean, the one sure thing I always knew is that you loved Rex, but to play him for a sucker?
That is so low.
But it's true. It's exactly what you did. You came up with this crazy, flimsy lie that would never work, and I just don't get why.
I had my reasons, okay?
Walter Bossum is a dirtbag, but he's a dead dirtbag, and he can't hurt Rex or anyone else anymore. But what you did, it definitely hurt him.
Everything I did because I love Rex, just like everything you did because you love Jared.
Nash's death was a tragedy, yes, but it was an accident.
You know, every con artist that I've ever met has this ability to let himself off the hook.
Next thing you're gonna say is, you didn't mean any harm, right? That's what they all say.
How'd you do it? Thanks. You know, I had your DNA analyzed. I tried every way possible to prove that you were not Pa's son. I couldn't do it. How'd you do it?
I'm afraid I'll have to take responsibility in this matter.
All right, sweetheart. You say you're not ready to have an abortion, but you also say you don't know if you want to be a mom either, so what do you want?
I want to be Sam's age and live a simple life.
Oh, sweetie, life is never simple, and especially not Sam's life. You know that.
Okay, but he never has to make any hard decisions. All grown-ups make his decisions for him.
Is that what you want? You want grown-ups to make your choices for you? Is that
No. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
What I think that you're saying is that you wish what happened didn't happen, but it did.
I know that.
And when you and Cole made love, you weren't thinking.
We both weren't thinking at all.
But sweetheart, now that you're pregnant, you have to think, okay? It's a very important decision. And I'll stand by you no matter what, but you have to make that choice, okay?
Hey. Hey, Sean told me you guys were here. He told me everything that happened. You okay?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
Hey, there it is. Is that amazing or what?
Nash told me that you can tell a true wine connoisseur by the way they hold the glass from the stem. Take a sip.
Yeah, it tastes good.
But wait. Next, you have to swirl the wine to release the bouquet. Smell. And?
Wow, it does taste a little different.
Yeah. The swirling brings out the true flavors. What did you taste?
Grapes.
That's good. There's a little bit of blackberry because there's bushes that grow wild on the land. It's an oaky taste because of the barrels. There's a little hint of vanilla.
Right.
I don't know how he did that. It was like, it was magic of his.
And he taught you all this?
You can keep swirling and it tastes and smells different every time.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting something?
No. Oh.
Sounds like somebody's up from their nap.
Wait. Do you want me to go get him?
No, sweetheart. You and Cole need to talk.
I interrupted something, didn't I?
No, it's just me being fat and moody.
What about the morning sickness? Is it getting any better?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. See, things are looking up.
Yeah, but I couldn't zipper my jeans.
You look gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah, really. You got this like glow to you.
Okay, I do not have a glow.
You do.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Look.
What? No, Cole, no, stop it.
Oh, come on,
Picture.
please.
I don't want to take a picture right
I
now.
want to remember everything. I mean, every time you molt and
Snakes molt.
They do molt, and I thought you would like that, you know, because you like snakes.
Okay, one
so
picture.
one picture, thank you. Good, okay, and let's see, cheese. Beautiful. Come on.
Are you happy now?
Look at that. Look.
Oh, jeez. Well, appreciate that belly now. In a couple months, I'll look like I swallowed a bowling ball.
Okay, well, while everyone else is seeing the bowling ball, I'll be looking at our baby. That's pretty special.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah.
Do you think we're really ready to be parents?
No. No. Here, sit down. Listen, even couples in their 20s and 30s aren't ready the first time around.
Okay, I guess that makes me feel better.
That's the beauty of nature. Because besides the smoking hot, molting girlfriends, it also gives us 9 months to prepare and get ready for the baby. 3 down, 6 to go.
I do still love you. I can't turn that off no matter how mad I am at you.
Then isn't this worth thinking over? Don't we deserve a chance?
Yeah. Definitely. I can't make any promises.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Did you ever have to do that weird experiment with the egg in life skills?
Oh, yeah. The one where, like, you had to take care of it for a week and see how you did with it.
That's it. How'd you do?
Well, I dropped it the second day, and then I had to go to the store to buy one that looked just like it, just like everybody else in the class. How did you do?
I actually put mine in an extra knee pad, drew a smiley face on it, and by the end of the week, that thing was going strong.
No kidding.
I mean, I know we can't put our baby in my football gear.
Well, that's a relief.
Just thought that you ought to know that I'm kind of natural at this stuff.
Ever since that 8th grade egg.
And this will be our baby.
You know, you're kind of a natural at this.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, but not how you think. I mean, you make it seem so easy and like you're ready. You make it seem possible.
It is.
Well, look who is awake, and I think he's just a little bit fussy, or he was upstairs, and I'd love to take him to the park, and Jack's got a fever, so I can't take him.
I can take Sam to the art exhibit, and I'm going to this afternoon.
Well, what exhibit is that, Mama?
Bodies versus bodyscapes. I forget. Well, they take corpses from people who have donated their bodies after death, and they embalm them, and then they strip the skin off.
Okay, yeah, that sounds really lovely. I'm sure Sam would love it. How about if you guys take Sam to the park? It would really help me out.
We could do that.
Yeah. Okay, and Sean could follow you to make sure, you know, your dad is nowhere to be seen.
I think we got it covered.
You sure?
Mom,
you wanna go?
we have babysat him a million times. I'm sure he can handle it. Right? Come on, Sam.
All right, here. You take that.
Okay. Bye.
All right, don't forget his bag.
Come on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Corpses, Mother?
The cycle of life is nothing to be afraid of, but I think it's nice for Sam to be with little babies his own age. Maybe they can teach him something you've forgotten.
The person I want to learn something today is Star.
I'm sorry, Rox. I know I'm the last person who should be pointing the finger. I know.
Don't you ever say that I don't love him. I love him more than anyone will ever know. And if he doesn't forgive me, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, all I'm saying is if you're trying to protect Rex from something...
Like what?
Like who his real father is. Then you need to come clean about it. That is the only way you are going to make this right. I think I'm gonna go and make sure that my family's not stringing up Jared.
Natalie, thank you, and I hope you realize how sorry I am about my part in what happened to Rex.
We're all pretty sorry bunch. Yeah.
I should have known better. Couldn't make things up to my own son, so I tried to do right by yours.
At least you got your kid back.
And I will do my best to make sure that you get yours back, too.
I know that I could still lose you. I'm going away, and I'm leaving you here in Landview with your old girlfriend. But maybe if I had done something like this when Gigi first came to town, we wouldn't be talking about divorce. We'd be off to the airport, and our only argument would be whether the honeymoon suite faces the ocean or the bay.
There she is.
Who?
The Adriana I fell in love with.
Too late, huh?
I used to tease Nash about all this swirling and sniffing stuff, and he just laughed at me. He said he appreciated me because I kept him from being a wine phony. He can never be that. He had such a clear vision for that vineyard.
Yeah, I guess that's why he was so hard on me about the labels. You know, I had to respect that.
Yeah. I get why Nash freaked out and went after Jared when he found out he lost the vineyard. That land to him, it's like losing Jessica or Bree. That wine, those grapes. He was so passionate about it. Like the way I am about music, and you are about art.
And the way I am about you.
It pains me to say that I have been a Judas to this family. A scoundrel.
Nigel, this is not your fault. Okay? So you left a hairbrush of Clint's out, and I stole a hair from it and submitted it for the DNA test. Do not blame yourself for that.
No. I want to tell the truth. Mr. Buchanan entrusted me with that letter to his long-lost son, and I...
You lost track of it? Right? Because I stole it. I worked my ass off to convince you and everyone else that I was a real Buchanan heir. I stole the letter, I rewrote it to my advantage, and I faked the DNA test. That's on me. It's not on you, Nigel.
Did they get enough?
Yeah, I'd call that a confession. Gentlemen?
I got this one in green. Isn't it adorable? Mm-hmm. And this hat and these booties. Oh, can't you just picture Star's baby in that? There.
What, Mama?
I know I'm more excited about this baby than anyone except perhaps the father. Certainly more than Star.
Well, come on, she's so young.
Not much younger than I was when I was pregnant with you.
I've never heard you talk about what it was like when you were pregnant with me. I mean, I didn't even know if you remembered it.
Labor?
Well, all of it. I thought maybe you just blocked it out.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I never wanted to bring it up before because, well, you were so fragile. You think you could, tell me a little bit about my dad?
I I think we should save that story for another day.
All right, Mama. But if you ever feel like you want to talk about it, I'll be glad to listen.
You're such a sweet daughter. What?
I can't believe that you're really here.
Oh, my dear girl, I really am. And I'm not going anywhere, I promise.
You know, I think I've been thinking a lot about parents and kids lately.
Of course you have with Star's situation.
You know, about Todd, too, you know. His son was taken away from him, and it was his fault. Says he wants to change, tries to change, but I just don't think he can. And Mama, what really worries me is I think, well, maybe, you know, what are we passing on to our kids, you know?
The past doesn't have the final word about the future. Look at Vicky. She had the same bad start Todd did, and she managed to turn out a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Todd and his sister Tina, though, that's a shame.
Well, I see Todd for who he is. And if I have anything to do with it, Todd will never influence our children again.
Would you step away from me? Would you rather see me suffer? How long must I wait for you? And would you reject my soul? Would you ever close that door? Would you see what we're coming down to? Would you ever come down to me and fill that empty space? Would you ever come down to me and fill my life with grace? Would you ever come down to me?
Don't forget about me, Rex.
My emotions won't make sense with a lack of confidence. See, I will hide in the need for you. Can you feel me, make me real? Every pain that hurts you heal. I'm an ocean that surrounds you. Would you ever come down to me?
scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I came clean about my own lies. You'll have to take care of your own.
Why did you make up this fantasy about him being my dad?
I know there's a lot of people who want to see you.
Your Highness.
Call me Tina.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.